The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherri Hanson. Thanks for joining me today. As you can see, we are in an area here that there is a lot of things happening, and I'm with four ladies that are making it happen. Deb Jacoby opened up her garage, and so the Festival of Trees Committee is just I'm just impressed. I mean, every time I look, I'm looking at these little animals here, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm so excited for Festival of Trees. And so, Natalie, tell me about what's going to be going on. I'll hold this for you.
Okay. Well, November 22nd, it's a Friday night, 6 to 9. We're going to deck the event center here in Vergas with all of these trees and many more. And we've got centerpieces, tablescapes, wreaths. We're going to have some pots that are decorated that are donated. So, I mean, it's going to be great. We're going to have Spanky's catering it. So there'll be heavy apps. We'll have the bar open. Live music from Mitch Grothy. I always get that one wrong. And auctioneer, live auctioneer like we had last time. That was a hit. So Bob Corman. And he just makes it a lot of fun too. So we're excited. It was a big hit last time. Right. It was our first year that we did it 2 years ago. So we're trying to build on that.
Right. The Vergas Community Club took this on only because Natalie decided that she could handle the whole thing, but 2 years ago at the Festival of Trees, and it was a huge success. It's a fun gala evening. I mean, you don't have to dress up, but if you want to, it's definitely appropriate. It's like she said, you know, with the heavy apps, and then you can sit around and you listen to the music, and you're just surrounded by all this beautiful stuff. Now, you mentioned something that I'm going to have Gail explain, and so these are tablescapes. Is that what you said? Okay, Gail, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I love doing tablescapes.
And tell me what are tablescapes? I don't know.
Well, I just put many things together just to make a beautiful collage of decorations.
So like on, you know,
like on your dining room table. Okay. Yeah. And then we're also doing the what do you call them? The table centerpieces, which are we going to try to auction them off too?
Yes.
Yeah, this year.
And so tablescapes, people will be able to come in and kind of see. I mean,
yes.
That's how I am. I'm a visual person.
Yep.
I mean, people can say, oh, do this, but until I see it down on the table.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So, you know, where a person could pick them up, take them home, put them on their table. Sure,
and then they'll just be able to put them on their dining room table and be all ready.
Entry table, wherever it might be appropriate. I also am trying to do a fireplace mantelscape. So we'll see.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, you know, that's something that's fun and it's added to it. Now, all of this stuff here, I hear that Linda had some fun shopping. Tell me a little bit about your shopping.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love to shop, and Deb came with, and we tried to envision what the trees would look like, and so we just started filling our carts.
And so when you say that you're like envisioning what the trees would look like, do you have in your mind like a separate tree of how it's going to be decorated and then the theme of it? And then you write that down, and tell me how that process works.
Well, the process is looking at many pictures and then trying to get a balance of different colors and themes. Okay. And we go from there. We bring everything here, and then all these women, we just, sometimes that vision that was the original vision really changes because people go, what about this? What about that? And we all work great together. So, yeah. I just love that, like you say, that you bring all you different ladies together. And so, Natalie, I'll have you tell me again who's on your committee. But I mean, and then you just get creative. I mean, it's got to just be so much fun. Tell me a little bit about how this all came to start.
Well, we wanted another event for the community club, and I just came up with this idea, and then I have the best friends in the whole world, so and I know they love Christmas. So asked them, and they were all on board, and you were on board as the president. So we just went for it, and we're going to switch it off every year with a tour of homes, and that went well too. So we don't oversaturate the market with trees.
Right.
But and so we've got the centerpiece idea. That's great. So we've got all of us are making centerpieces. Helen Johnson from Forest Edges. She hasn't been able to be here a lot, but she's going to be here more. And she's working at home making centerpieces, and she's so artistic as well. Yes. Then we got little Gail here, Pavlaki from Lost Highway, and she's so artistic, and she's even redoing a lot of ornaments to make them more unique for us. So, and she's doing tablescapes, and of course she's here with us all the time doing the trees. And then we've got Deb Jacoby. Of course, you said she's letting us and her husband take their garage. So he says, I'm going to have to scrape the ice off their windows, but that's okay. And then they've been doing all the shopping, and they're out here all the time decorating, even when I can't be because I have to be at the store. So we just work together so well, and we all do a part that's very critical to make it come together. And then the day before, we'll be really working hard. Transporting, the bigger ones we'll do there at the event center. We're going to be putting lights up, doing all the tablecloths and the chair covers, and just getting that. Helen's going to have some portable walls, so we're going to make vignettes like the fireplace, and so it's going to be a little different than it was before, the setup. But hopefully it'll be even more beautiful than the last time. So
I just love your vision, and there's what I love about it is there's whimsical trees, there's elegant trees, there's extremely artistic, different things going on. How do people get tickets?
They can order them online, and that's on the community club page. And on my page. It's kind of been shared around, but it's right in the event on the community page. And they can get them at my store, they can get them at the liquor store, they can get them at Lavish Loon. I can give you some for the bank. So we'll have them around, but they can just call too, and we'll make sure to get them to them. So.
And does it have to be advance tickets only, or are you able to get tickets at the door?
You can get tickets at the door, but really we like to plan 10 to 20% at the door because we have to order the food. Right. So.
Yeah, and so if you're going to want a ticket, you're definitely going to want to be able to order that ahead, either online at Ticket Stripe or stop into one of the shops and get that, because obviously this is something that you're not going to want to miss. It gets you into the spirit of the holiday season, doesn't it? Yeah, and so. Gail, I'm going to just ask you a little bit about, the artistic part of it. Do you think about your escapes and everything you're doing all?
Yeah. It just sometimes middle of the night.
That's a true artist.
I always should get up and write it down, because by the next morning I might forget what I was thinking about, So true.
All right, so I'm going to put all of you on the spot here. I'm going to ask you, do you have a favorite tree or wreath yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. How about you, Natalie?
I love them all, but...
I don't either. I like them all, and it depends. That's the way I am. It depends on where they're going to put it and where I would put it. So I like every one of them, and I think we all do. But
all right. How about you?
My favorite's yet to come.
Yours. And you're going to want to be at the event to be able to show that. How about you, Deb? Do you have a favorite?
My favorite is the rustic one here. It is. That's my style, and I love it. But I love them all.
Well, and that's what's so fun about it, is there's something for every room that you might have, every type of decor you have at your home or anything like that. So we're gonna wrap this up and just kind of talk about, again, we're just going to highlight the date. And so, Natalie, I'm going to let you do that.
Okay, again, it's Friday, November 22nd, 6 to 9 p.m. Try to get your tickets in advance. You can get them at my store, Natalie Serendipity, Lavish Loon, or the liquor store right now. You can also get them online. Just go to the Vergas page, Vergas Community Club page, and it's in the event. There's a link there. We hope to have 125 to 150 people. So. Right.
So the Vergas Community Club really appreciates you supporting this. Obviously, all the proceeds go right back into the community. And it's a great way to decorate your home, but then also profit the community club that just works really hard all year round to be able to bring not only events, but just to be able to bring people to town to see all the wonderful businesses we have in town. So you're not going to want to miss it. Friday, November 22nd, you're going to want to be at Festival of Trees. And I, as community club president, definitely want to thank all you ladies, plus Helen, for all the work you put into it, because it's just amazing to me. It is just really amazing. We're so fortunate to have you in our community. So thank you. You have a good day in Vergas.